What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket. We're back with another weekly comic book review. This is the stack we got this week. It's a big one. We haven't had a big stack like this in months. Probably since maybe January, February. Did a big cut of my pull list. But this is a week where everything kind of lined up together. Do me a huge favor and please check out my YouTube channel at The Vinyl Casket, where you can check out all my TV show and film reviews, trailer reactions, as well as checking out Manny Reads Comics channel on YouTube, where every Tuesday we drop the weekly roundup, which is our top 3 individual picks of the week from our pull list, along with disappointing moments of the week, favorite covers of the week, and what we should be expecting next week, the preceding week, along with our bracket of what's going to be the number one book for each person this year. I'm pumped. It's going to be a good review because we got a lot of really cool books with a lot of really cool stuff that happened this week. We're going to start with Indies, then DC, because I don't have any Marvel this week. There was supposed to be one book, but it was late coming in, and I haven't been able to go over there and grab it. So I'll just review it next week. It's one book that I don't even normally pick up, but it's part of a crossover event. Donny Cates' Thor run. I'm not reading Thor, but Thor and Hulk are crossing over, and I'm doing the event. We're going to start off with IDW with a book that came out last week, but I was unable to get because my shop didn't get it in on time. But we have issue 1 of Transformers Last Bot Standing. Awesome A cover. I think it's awesome. The only other IDW title that I think I'm reading is Ninja Turtles. And this is constructed completely differently than that title. I personally believe that this material that it's made out of, and there's too much room on that side. There we go. I like this. It was a thicker construction. Includes all the variant covers in the back, sketches, extras. It's a pretty thick issue. Paper stock is really nice quality. The printing style is really nice. Inking, art, color, everything is really beautiful in this. And completely threw me off. It was not what I was expecting to come out of this. Basically, you're on this weird planet, and they're it's kind of like Western themed, but there's aliens and people with different colors, and it's all, this person with a horse-drawn carriage, but the horse-drawn carriage turns out to be Rodimus hiding on this planet, and another Transformer. We don't see his symbol, we don't see if he's an Autobot or anything, but he's saying that he's brother, and he's like, oh, I can't believe I found you. We need to, you found us a new home. And Rodimus is like, you can't be there, you can't be here, you're not supposed to be here. Freaks out and rips his head off. And that's the whole issue, and then there's like a bunny robot at the end. Very excited for this. I wasn't expecting to be that into it. I just wanted to check it out because it looked like a cool concept, and it blew my mind. Sad it didn't come out this week. It came out last week, but that is a solid 7.5 out of 10. We move on to new books this week with Image Comics with issue 1 of I Hate This Place. Amazing first issue. It is creative, it is fun, it is humorous, it is dark. It's different. Basically, this I don't want to lesbian couple that are very strange, very bold personalities. Inherit this giant farm from her aunt that she didn't really interact with because she thinks that they were weird, and she gets we get kind of an origin flashback of like her only memories of being there, and that they're bad, and like everyone's talking about aliens, and it turns out that there's aliens, and there's zombies, and there's a horned man, and that they can't leave, and there's a weird soundproof room filled with VHS tapes, and very funky, very strange art style. I really like the art style. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Solid first issue from Image. We go on to issue 3 with a variant cover from Image of Slumber. This series just gets better and better every issue. It's we get a little bit of the origin story of how the main character lost her daughter, and kind of the jump into how she becomes the person that goes into dreams and hunts nightmares that we know. She also, gets a little bit closer to fighting this big bad villain. It's really dark, really fun, really action packed, fast paced issue. I like this issue a lot. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. We move on to Boom Studios, which had a crazy week. We got issue 2 of Alice Ever After, which just gets weirder and goes in such a weird direction that I wasn't expecting from this series, but really like. The psycho, analytic, take on Alice being in this mental hospital, and that these characters reflect the characters in Wonderland, and it's just really, really well done and very strange and thought-provoking, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. We move on to issue 19 of Power Rangers by Ryan Parrott, which was insane. Sadly, I couldn't get the variant cover I wanted, but we get the Red Space Ranger, Andros, kicking ass in that black suit that was shown in the action figure that they put out, with the weird gold symbol on it, with the red robe, which we've already seen him in. That was really cool, which is also kind of the getup he's wearing in the first episode of Space. We also get some dialogue that established Zane is in this universe, that Zordon had contacted and helped them develop Ranger technology, and that they're after the Astro Mega ship, and that there might be some kind of ploy to trick the Rangers. Really cool. I like the whole kid thing going on with the other 2 Omega Rangers. This is going to be a sick story arc. I'm giving that an 8 out of 10. We move on to issue 6 of House of Slaughter. This starts the new story arc, Scarlet, book 1, right? Part 1. Very interesting. This is a variant cover. Very interesting new characters are introduced to, some origin stories. We get some more information on how the House of Slaughter works and what the different color masks mean, and how different colors earn their teeth. I thought that was really interesting. I like how this character that's kind of shy is sent on this mission and is taking it in a very unique perspective. This is a 7.5 out of 10. Amazing artwork. I'm loving House of Slaughter. And then finally we have Boom Studios Angel issue 5, which have not posted issue 4 yet because I picked that up late. But this is the first issue of Angel that I've been able to pick up on time. And it's the start of a new story arc, and it's really interesting. We're getting to see Spike really deal with the way people treat him and they view him, because he's the second champion, because Angel is the champion, and who needs 2 vampires with souls? But he does some crazy stuff in here that's really selfless, and then he's still kind of looked down on. The whole Frankenstein aspect was really cool here. How they're trying to bring that zombie character back to life. I'm really enjoying this series. I think the humor and the artwork is really good. I like how Angel is starting to become a bolder, more angry character here. That's really cool. This is 7 out of 10. I'm sorry, but this week was just full of bangers up until this issue. So we have Shadow War Zone. So it's Shadow War Warzone. I don't know the full name of this title. Awesome variant cover. I like this homage. I love these classic throwback designs, these homages, right? But it was a collection of multiple stories that are kind of happening in tangent with Shadow War, and it did okay. It wasn't great. I think the last two stories in the back of this book are just like, eh. Thicker book, okay art in some stories. Oh, I think that there was a Black Canary story where she goes up against, I can't think of that character, but that assassin character that we've been seeing in all the different titles, and we get some origin on her and how uh, Dinah, I always forget how to say her name, but Black Canary trained her. Um, you get some you get some development with some of the other characters and what they're leading to, and you get some Talia Al Ghul backstory and explanation. It was okay. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. Now we get on to my 3 favorite books from DC every month, because they come out together every time. They're always the same week. They're always consistently amazing covers, and they're always consistently really solid. Especially the second one I'll talk about lately has really picked it up again. We have issue 43 of Catwoman with a Jenny Thiersen. I love her art. This cover's awesome. This book was a awesome road trip with Harley Quinn, roller derby, and really cool action scenes. And then we got Red Claw, I'm pretty sure her name is, at the end of this. It's gonna be a sick next story arc. I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10. Then we go on to issue 782 of Flash with his awesome cardstock cover. We get the continuation of him and Wally West taking on Girder, which was really clever, really well thought out, beautifully drawn. His wife dealing with not having powers and dealing with the kids, and really, really awesome. I'm super pumped. I'm super excited. And this is going to be leading into the search for Barry Allen, a Dark Crisis story. This is a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10. Awesome story that's been just getting better and better and really good in the last couple of months. And then issue 92 of Nightwing with another cardstock cover. Who's the cardstock artist on this one? So this one is Jamal Campbell, who's been doing awesome covers and has done backup art, I think, a couple times in this book so far. Awesome Bitewing cover. I loved that, like, we got a lot of Nightwing, but we also got a lot of Dick Grayson here. Batman showed up as Bruce, and we get Ace the Bat Hound and Bitewing meeting each other. Really interesting. I'm really liking how Dick Grayson's really developing here as Dick Grayson and Nightwing. Tom Taylor's doing an amazing job. This series is awesome. I'm super pumped to see where it's going. This is a 9 out of 10 book. And then we wrap up the week with a book that's going to be hard to deny the top 3 spot this week, which is Batman and Superman, World's Finest, issue 3, written by Mark Waid, art by Dan Mora. I keep wanting to say Andrew Mora because that's a kid that I knew in high school running track from another school in Long Island, which is kind of crazy. But Dan Mora, this artwork is awesome. He's doing a great job. The story from Mark Waid is incredible. I'm personally really enjoying the Supergirl and Robin Dick Grayson crossover. I like Supergirl's costume here. The magic stuff and Doom Patrol is really interesting. This is a really, really sick series that I hope continues for a while because it's really, really fun. Even if it ends, I hope we get a volume 2 or a season 2 or World's Finest or World's Dopest Finest, whatever. This is awesome. A lot of cool stuff here. I love these throwback like stories, but like they make them new and unique and really interesting. Amazing. 9 out of 10. This week is going to be really hard to pick a top 3. There's only one disappointment here. Indies really, especially Boom Studios, really put out heat this week. Image put out some really good books, and DC put out 4 really solid books. It's going to be really hard for me. Definitely tune in to the show this upcoming Tuesday. I might not be on it because of something I have to do when we film tomorrow. I might be late, so hopefully not. Hopefully I get out of that thing sooner rather than later, and I'm there to disappoint everybody's taste. Because if you didn't know, this is the home to the lamest taste, The Vinyl Casket. Check out my YouTube channel at The Vinyl Casket for tons of awesome content. My Instagram at Vinyl Casket Comics. And you can also check out Manny Reads Comics on YouTube for a bunch of new single issue, single title reviews and our weekly roundup every Tuesday. Thank you guys so much. And remember to stay lame.